Amazing. Finally, African people are waking up. They are waking up. Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the event. And today we are here to just, look at the stories from Twitter and see what's happening actually. We normally look at trending topics on Twitter, yeah? We're going to find which topics are trending, and I happen to find few topics, probably like two. So we're going to look into Natalie, Tewa and Edgar, Obare. And the second one, we're going to go into Zimbabweans' lives matter. I don't know what is happening really in Zimbabwe, but I hope it's not anything bad. And probably we're going to figure it out. But before we get into that, guys, I want to thank you so much for subscribing. You guys are really amazing. Thank you for getting me to 4,500 subscribers. I know we're going to get to 10,000 in a month. It's very possible. Yeah, very possible. And I want to thank the people who've been commenting in the comment section below. The event is just a segment that's going to happen every week, every week, once a week. And on my channel, there are a lot of things happening in there. I do vlogs, and if you've missed my vlogs, just make sure to go and watch them. My previous vlog is very lit. You should go check it out, man. And also my previous vlogs is also nice. So I normally do vlogs, reaction videos, and unboxing also. And what else? And I have the event. Yeah, so feel free, man, to go and watch all the videos that I've done. And thank you so much. I also put out my films also on this channel right here. I just do everything. I'm a content creator, bro. I just do everything. Anyway, let's get into today's topic, and we're gonna jump into Twitter. Twitter is one of our platforms where we're gonna go into. I feel like Twitter is one of the platforms where things move really fast. You get it, compared to other platforms. Sorry to say this, because you can't be trending on Twitter now and then within 30 minutes you don't trend anymore. And I feel like it's a very great platform to go and check out things. I feel like Facebook is for the people who are too slow, chilled, trying to read a whole paragraph and whatnot. To me, it doesn't really add up. Anyway, nobody got that time. Anyway, let's get into Twitter and check out Kenya trends. What's trending? What's really trending over here, man? So we have pizza karaoke trending over there. We have Zimbabwean Lives Matter trending with 455 tweets and going on. And we have Monday reports. Probably we won't touch on that. William, I don't know if you're gonna touch that because more of sports. Sanchez, nah, not really. Pizza karaoke, I don't think we're gonna touch on that one. Who is poor? Maybe we're gonna touch a little bit on that one, but I'm not really sure. And then on number 7 we have Jadon Sancho. I don't know who that is. And then on number 8 we have Edgar Obare. I think we're gonna dwell on that. And also we have, where's Natalie Tewa, bro? Where did she go to? Chill. Wait. She was trending right here. That's why I'm telling you, bro. Twitter is crazy. You can trend within 30 minutes and you're just gone, completely gone. Anyway, where is she? Natalie Tewa. Yeah, we have Natalie Tewa at number 18. So we're gonna look into that too. 66,000 tweets. That's a lot. Anyway, we're gonna look into that. But before, let's start with Zimbabweans' lives matter. Let's check out what's really happening in Zimbabwe. I hope it's something not really terrifying or whatnot. So let's get into it and see. So we're gonna look into tweets and probably see what's really happening. So African Fact Zone is saying over here is a campaign for the release Zimbabwe Lives Matter. First of all, I don't know what Zimbabwe Lives Matter is. Probably this guy over here is going to enlighten us or something. So let's just read in. It talks about Zimbabwean Lives Matter is a campaign for the release of journalists, human rights activists, and opposition figures who are being arrested, intimidated, and assaulted in the country. Okay, well, it's also calling for the end of human rights abuses in the country. Amazing. Finally, African people are waking up. They are waking up. Yeah, Zimbabwean Lives Matter. People are waking up, man, and this is a good sign actually. Let's go into the next tweet. Let's see what's happening. I'm sorry I'm late. What affects our brothers? Nah, we need to know what's really happening in here. Of course, we have a glimpse of what is happening, but probably there is something more. Economy Freedom Fighters. This is a verified Twitter account. and he's talking about we cannot keep quiet while a military regime wages war on people in Zimbabwe. Wow, this is amazing. And there's a big picture over here. It talks of we stand in solidarity with the people of Zimbabweans. Zimbabweans' lives matter. I see. People are waking up, man. This is a really good movement. Amazing. And Mabato, that's name is so it's so hard to pronounce. Anyway, she says that solidarity with the struggle for Black lives and dignity near and far. Solidarity with Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's good, man. Let's just read one more tweet and then let's talk about it. I just want one tweet that has more information. Probably we can delve into it. Karabo is talking about how long will this last? When will our brothers and sisters finally be free and live dignified lives? It's one problem after another. Oh my God. Anyway, so in a nutshell, what is happening in Zimbabwe is that freedom of speech has been suppressed and stuff like that. Come on, people, man. We're in 2020. Why would somebody suppress someone's information? Why? I don't get it. And it's really good that we're having this hashtag that is going around, and people are waking up actually, and it's good to see Africans at the peak of waking up, and probably this is going to change a lot. But the thing is, what we have in Africa is something that keeps on coming and going. You get it? It keeps on recurring. We see these things all over African countries. For example, you can see there's no freedom of speech in Zimbabwe. Probably when you go to another country, you'll find that the media is suppressing some information regarding corruption and all those kind of things. You get it? So at the end of the day, there are some entities that are working together to suppress those informations. You get it? For example, the government is pro suppression. I'm sorry to say this. The government actually, oppresses and suppresses a lot of information through media. You get it? So there are medias that are out there to tell out the truth, and there are medias that are out there to actually, suppress us, or maybe deceive us, or maybe manipulate us to actually see things in a different. To make us perceive reality as an illusion or something like that. You get it? But anyway, seeing this is just amazing, man. People are waking up, and I think the whole of African community should come together and probably, go with the hashtag, man. Zimbabweans' lives matter, and I think this is a good thing. Also, a lot of things are happening in Africa. Not only Zimbabweans, man. So many informations are being suppressed. So many things are being put behind bars because there are certain things that the government doesn't want it to go out there. You get it? So the best thing the government can do is to make their people suffer and maybe manipulate people through the media. Again, I was talking about some media. There are some there are some media entities out there that are willing to give out the truth, but again, there are others, mainstream medias. Actually, be aware of mainstream medias. Mainstream media is one of the worst thing ever to be created. Why am I saying this? Mainstream media is out there to deceive people, like fully. They are fully there to deceive people, telling people lies. Just putting in fear into people. First of all, fear is one of the things that when you have fear, you can be easily controlled. So they pump a lot of fear into you. So now imagine a journalist probably in Zimbabwe who cannot even say something that is meant to be said in a truthful way, just because he's been told, you know what, if you say anything, we're gonna take you down, or we're gonna put you behind bars. And it's so sad that is happening to African community after our independence. Our freedom is not even there. It's It's like an illusion type of thing, you get it, which is not a good thing. So I hope good things are gonna come out of Zimbabwe Lives Matter, not like Black Lives. I don't know, but I don't like the term Black Lives Matter. I don't like the time Lives Matter or something, because if you look at the root word of Black Lives Matter, where it actually started from, or who are the founders, not even the founders, who are the people who are funding all these things, we realize that we are actually in deep shit, and the people who are funding all these things are evil people that you wouldn't want to find yourself close to. You get it? So I think it could be, I don't know, man, they could have changed Lives Matter. You get something else, something African. You get it? Movement, I don't know, something African, something that will motivate people. Because now when you look at, anyway, I don't know, maybe when you look at this hashtag, probably it's gonna hit you really fast, because it's something that has been there for a while, and then when you see it, probably you wanna resonate yourself with it. I don't know. Anyway, such a good cause. So we're gonna just look into one tweet over here, and he said, Dean is talking about how we yearn for free Zimbabwe, for a government who no longer instills fear and brutality, and who doesn't blame others to their atrocities, a government who says no to corruption, and who extends a hand of hope peacefully and solidarity. Yes, I also wanted to touch about police brutality, man. I don't know, but there's something probably we as humans, or probably we as civilians, or just people who are walking around this world, that we are not told. You get it? What's the work of a police anyway? Is to protect the people, but the roles have been reversed now. They're not protecting the people anymore. They are beating down the people. They are trying to suppress them. They are trying to they're trying to make them suffer. It's like the whole training camp. I was told that when you're being recruited into the police, whatever unit, they actually don't want smart people. They actually want people who are below average. You get it? I don't know why. I think when you are that, maybe it's because of how easily you can be controlled, how easily you can be told something and then you just do it, or probably how easily you cannot get things really quick. I don't know, but why do they actually find people who are below average? Yeah, I really want to know that. Anyway, I was told that story or something. Anyway, my final opinion on this topic right here on Zimbabweans Lives Matter. I feel like we as Africans, we need to actually wake up. Yeah, we need to wake up and help each other. I think it's high time now that we should just try and be positive, especially when we are having these crises that are happening around us. You have the Rona around us. We have so many things that are happening around us. This is not the time to suppress our own people. This is the time to unite and try to form a big united ally or something in between ourselves. There's some things that are happening around, man. I don't feel nice. Like Tanzania and Kenya, those couples about flying and not letting Tanzanians going into Kenya and all those kind of things. That's so weird. Why are we like this as Africans? Why are we acting like this? It's just so bad. It's so bad, man. If you look at the situation that is happening right now, it's so bad. Look at Zimbabwe, man. Zimbabwe has never been on its feet trying to be at least move forward. It has never been. Zimbabwe was that country like in the year 1950s there, 1960s. It was a country where when you go to Zimbabwe, someone will ask you, what did you bring from Zimbabwe? You get it? Or someone will just gonna ask you, did you bring cotton that is made in Zimbabwe? You get it? And people will be like, people will be so eager to hear from you what you came with from Zimbabwe. You get it? Zimbabwe is one of the countries that it was so, what do you call this? It had a lot of potential. You get it? There was so much in there. They had one of the best cottons, I think, all over the world at that time. The best. You get it? Look at Zimbabwe right now, bro. Zimbabwe is just becoming something else. It's becoming something else, and it's so sad that we are at this point where Zimbabwe is being looked into a country that has no future, just because of their leaders. Bad leadership, bro. Bad leadership. I feel so bad, but anyway, by uniting, we're gonna move forward really quick. This is just a form of separation, guys. This is a form of leaders who don't want the truth to be told. They don't want their people to awaken, and it's good that people are waking up now, and this is amazing. Let people wake up and go in the streets and protest for a better Zimbabwe or something like that, or better Africa, whatsoever the situation. Anyway, let's get into the next topic, and this one right there is going to be really crazy. So everybody knows that Edgar Obare got arrested because he went out and put someone's private information into the media, into the public's eye or something like that, without her consent. And you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Natalie Tewa. He was the person who Ali, you know. So he was arrested due to that, and he was arrested due to that and arraigned in court, and finally got out of bail of 100,000 Kenyan shilling. It's not a bad thing, but the problem here is I don't find any problem. Okay, first of all, let's look at that situation. Yeah, if somebody takes your private issue and puts you out in the media, is it a bad thing? In my opinion, I feel it's bad. You get it? Imagine somebody comes into my house and puts, not even coming into, I don't know, let's say someone coming into my house and putting out my private information into the media or whatnot, or maybe into the public eye. I mean, I'll feel offended. I'll feel so offended. I feel like I should sue this person. I should, that's just human instincts. But again, was Edgar Obare wrong by doing that? Not really. If it was the truth, and if really that was the truth, then there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. You get it? There's nothing wrong with that. So you can look into this situation in a two-way angle or something. It is a bad thing to put someone's information out there. I think it's punishable by law in the Kenyan law or something. But again, it's not a bad thing because there's freedom of speech, there's freedom of saying whatever you want to say. Come on, okay, let's do this. As a journalist, I think he's a journalist or something. I don't know. As a journalist, there's media law, media that when you report something, you're being covered. There are some laws that covers journalists out there. You get it? So, in an event that someone wants to probably take you down, you produce the whatever thing, the papers that shows how covered you are through media law or whatever that situation is. I don't know. And you know what's funny is that she actually went out and declared herself that this is the truth by putting this guy behind bars. Now everything is out there. It's clear that she went to Dubai on a private jet with some prominent politician, and it's vividly out there now, because if you weren't guilty of anything, you wouldn't just go out there and what do you call this, and put somebody behind bars for what? So it's clear that this is it's clear that it's the truth. It's clear that the truth has come out that Natalie Tewa actually went to Dubai and whatnot. But the most important thing here is there's what we call freedom of speech. Anyone can say whatever he wants to say. And I don't know why all this affects a lot of bloggers. It's because people fear. You get it? I mean, why would you fear when you put yourself out there into the public? You even took pictures of yourself. You even took pictures of yourself. So what are you even fearing about? You're clearly declaring yourself to the public. You understand? So you shouldn't fear anything. Why would you even put somebody behind bars? For what? For what reason? If you took that picture and sent it to your friend, it's no longer a private thing. You already shared it out. So I feel like there was no reason to just put Edgar Obare behind bars, because this is just one way to prove a point that you went to Dubai. You would have just chilled, Natalie Tewa. You would have just chilled and let it slide. Anyway, everything had already just gone down the gutter, but you brought it back again, and people are actually here, going crazy about you and stuff like that. Anyway, let's look at one or two tweets of Edgar Obare or something, and we're gonna let's look at the latest and see what's up. So we're having a tweet over here, Bella Trends, and they are talking about Edgar Obare is finally out on a cash bail of 100,000 Kenyan shilling. He's here next with Exian Della, and I think that's the lawyer on the other side. That's a good thing, man. The guy is out. All right, let's go to Natalie Tewa's whatever thing, and let's see what's happening in there. Let's see what's happening in there. I think there's so much that is happening there on Natalie's Tewa or whatever. Where is she? Right here. Okay, good. Okay, so we have a guy called Bravin Yuri, and he talks about, can DCI tell us what Natalie Tewa, aka Natalie Wanjiru Gidenji, oh my god, was doing in Dubai when the country is on lockdown? Is she an essential service provider? Ama hisio swali nyeti? Oh my god, that's good questions. Anyway, before I get to this tweet over here, I didn't know that Natalie Tewa's name was Wanjiru. Wanjiru. A lot of people would think he probably Natalie Tewa is from Rwanda or something. I think she claimed that. I don't know. But he's a fully fledged Kikuyu. Anyway, now we know that Natalie Tewa is Wanjiru, and is a Kikuyu, but that's not the topic for today. I mean, that's not really important. Anyway, let's look into this tweet over here. This tweet has a lot of weight, and they are talking about how did she get to Dubai when the country was on lockdown? That's the question that everybody should ask. Those are the questions that the DCI should actually start looking into. I mean, it's so sad when the country's on lockdown, when no one is traveling. Just somebody out of nowhere gets into a private jet with a prominent politician and finds herself in Dubai. What is Kenya all about? What is happening in Kenya? I know it's it's none of my business. It's none of anyone's business. But this is a law. This is a law that everyone should remain in the country and not go out. And did she get quarantined when she came back? All these questions, man. All these questions, bro. Kenya in wenyewe anyway. So I think she got out of the country because of, come on, when you ride with the prominent politicians, you don't need all those bullshit. You don't need to go through all this go through check-in and whatnot. Private jet, you go into a private airport, probably Wilson Airport, those VIPs and whatnot, and you just get into a plane with no any treatment or whatsoever, what kind of, and you find yourself in Dubai. And I think that's how you got there. You get it? And because I remember at that time the country was on total lockdown, and the aeroplanes are not even functioning anymore. The airports are not functioning anymore. And she found herself in Dubai. That's a good question. The DCI should start looking into that anyway. And she's not even an essential worker to talk about it. I mean, she's not. You get it? So, I think the DCI, they're missing the whole point here, man. Why are they putting down this boy child? Kwanini? Doesn't make sense, man. There are very important matters out there that the DCI should look into, not this Natalie Tewa issue, man. Doesn't make sense. And I'm thinking it came out from a bigger authority. I'm really thinking that, because I don't think Natalie Tewa is the one who, I don't know. I don't want to say anything, but I think that it came out from a very, very, very elite authority out there. That's why this guy was put behind bars, but gladly enough he's out on bail or something like that. Anyway, let's go into the next tweet over here. Okay, this is Siombua Kibu or something. He says like, EACC Kenya, if Edgar Obare is charged with releasing private information and that's the visa of Natalie Tewa, and she goes on record to say that's her visa, we need answers as to who gave her clearance in the middle of pandemic and borders closed. Sex isn't an essential service. Oh my god. People are going crazy here on Twitter, bro. People are going crazy on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, just check me out at jessykigen. Yeah, people are going crazy in here, man. It's true. It's true. You should look into that. Who gave her the authority? Come on, guys. It's crazy. Ndo maana naambia hii Kenya iko na wenyewe. Unaona? Hii Kenya jo. And she goes again on the next tweet and talks about, I think this is the last tweet we're going to read here and then move forward. No. Let's just go on. Now that this charge sheet fully verifies it was indeed her visa that was published, how did Natalie Kigen get a clearance to fly to Dubai in the middle of shutdown, lockdown? Who have her access? What was the criteria they used? Is being side chick an essential service? She goes on and saying that is being a side chick an essential service. Oh my god. So right here we're looking into the Kenyan police charge sheet, and we see over here, man, this is crazy, bro. Man, this is crazy. Anyway, this is crazy. So I even checked another tweet that people were saying, should Natalie Tewa be cancelled? Yeah, it's up to you, man. If you feel like Natalie Tewa should be cancelled, it's up to you, man. It's up to you. You can go into her YouTube channel, try to unsubscribe or whatever. But for what use? What are you going to benefit from that anyway? So, and we're not going to stop there before we get into our our brother over here called Dr. Miguna himself. And I think we're going to wind up from there. And Miguna says that, stating that drug dealer Hassan Ali Joe took mistress, and I'm quoting this, Hassan, and I'm reading this from actually Miguna's Twitter whatever thing, stating that drug dealer Hassan Ali Joe took mistress Natalie Tewa to Dubai is not a crime. If Edgar Obare published something false, let Joe sue him. The DCA Kenya and ODPP Kenya should prosecute Fred Matiang'i for grabbing Ruaka land and Kibicho for killing Sando and Kenei. Oh my god. Those are not my words, those are Miguna's words. Anyway, it's crazy. It's crazy that the DCI Kenya and these other guys over here, they are fully focused on a matter that is so minute, while the politicians are actually grabbing lands and they're not even looking into it. They're not even putting that into consideration. I think this is just another way of distracting Kenyans. Guys, don't be distracted, man. There's always an agenda into each and everything. There's always an agenda, man. I mean, this is so sad, and it's true that she was taken to Dubai. It's true. I mean, this guy proved it's true. So what's the problem behind that? And for her to actually put this guy behind bars, it actually proves that it's true that she went to Dubai. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna leave at that. We're gonna leave at that. And thank you so much, Ben, for being part of the event. And maybe on my final opinion on this topic of Edgar Obare and Natalie Tewa, there are two things here that you need to learn. Yeah. First of all, you need to understand Kenya iko na wenyewe. You get it? So when you want, when you're doing something, back in your mind, just know that they're gonna come for you. They're gonna come for you, and they're gonna prosecute you. They're gonna put you behind bars. They're gonna make you suffer, and they're gonna make you, feel bad about the whole situation. You understand? So that's number one thing. Just know that as much as you want to publicize or put private matters into the public eye, they're gonna come for you. Another thing is that let fear not bind you to do things. You get it? I like what is happening here because Edgar Obare is doing a good thing, man. Let's just be honest. He's doing a good thing, but I feel like he can do much better by exposing the corruption side of the country. You get it? Instead of just going into an individual who has nothing to do with Kenya. You get my point? Okay, there's some connections in there because there was lockdown, and then this politician took this guy and they took a private jet and blah blah blah. But again, there are other good matters that we can talk about, we can expose. You get it? Especially when it comes to corruption, man. We can expose all these people. But again, it's more dangerous. I understand where he's coming from. He's coming from an angle of gossip, gossip industry and all those kind of things. It might be even more dangerous for him to start exposing these politicians who are grabbing land and whatnot. Anyway, I mean, we live in a world where it's an Aquarius world where information is going to be put out there, and whatever you do it chini ya maji. Natalie Tewa would have done this thing in a very secluded manner. Just stop taking pictures. Simple. Unaenda majuu, unajua umebebwa kwa ndege na one of the famous politicians. Yeah, why don't you just relax without taking pictures? It was only, bro, you know what caused all this? Just that brown bag. And they accused Betty Kialo, but again, it came to realization that it wasn't Betty, it was Natalie Tewa. Imagine just that bag, bro. And guys, fear the DCI, whatever thing, Kenya. There are those guys in Twitter who are really keen enough when you do such kind of things, yeah. So you better fear those people out there. So there are lessons to be learned, and I feel like anything has a good and a bad in it. Anyway, thank you so much. Until next time, this has been the event, and thank you so much for subscribing. You guys are really amazing. Make sure to hit that subscription button, and if you want to be the first person to watch my videos, make sure to hit that notification bell just right next to, I think, the subscription button or something, and let me know what you want me to talk about. Anyway, thank you so much. This has been the event. See you next time, and deuces.